Alright, and we're starting. So the last time we cleared all of the classes inside of the place.
We learned it's half term already.
It already happened. And now we can get outside, get mauled by snakes and whatnot.
You know, Hogwarts.
Later on I will have to go through the classes that I didn't go into in order to collect all of the things. That isn't cutting it. So this should be the class.
No, that's tape.
It's not important that it is a table, it's more important what's inside of the table.
Wood?
Or the teacher's desk, more importantly.
Looks like monsters are inside the teacher's desk more than anything. And berries.
So, but of course.
Okay.
That's what you get, Aideen.
He was just trying to turn a girl into stone. I mean, what's so bad about that?
She double-crossed everybody. And suffered no consequences. Okay. Now I can go in here and ransack everything. Before the... neat. Before the class begins, because... well, once everybody's gone from the class, that means random encounters start.
Well, it's good to know that they poured antidote on the trees.
It makes them all green, you know.
Yeah.
Shh, I think the teacher is looking at us.
I love that Harry fucking runs around and just pokes his shit. Nobody cares.
Well,
Even in the middle of class.
I mean, he is Harry Potter. Shh, the professor might say something important, and I don't want to miss it.
Yeah, that's unlikely.
We better not talk during class, or we might get detention. Likely story. This isn't potions. You're...
Like, if you need me to explain something to you, wait until after class.
She's especially bitchy in this one.
I know!
Hello, Ron.
Sit by Hermione. She's being a know-it-all.
And a what?
Again. Harry, sit by me. I know all about herbology.
You can be her.
Please find a seat, students.
Perfect. Phew, that was close.
The first herbology lesson is herb identification. Herbs are very important. Ingredients in many potion formulas, so it's important to know one from the other. Like honeydew lattes.
Exactly, I was gonna say.
I already know. Crone.
Just like her.
I am assigning each of you an ingredient encyclopedia. You will be able to use its illustrations to identify any herb.
Da-da-da-dan. Oh, you're the Game Boy.
You have the ingredient encyclopedia. Now you can collect potion ingredients and store potion recipes. Press start, then select for the ingredient encyclopedia from the main menu. You see your ingredients and view your recipe book. Thanks, Dexter. You find a herb or other ingredient you don't recognize, press it into your encyclopedia. It will be magically identified and sorted. Take your encyclopedia and search the school grounds for herbs. Do not enter the Forbidden Forest, and don't return until you have 6 herbs on the herb list I gave you. You can follow me if you like. I recognize most herbs already.
No, dang it. No, I should probably learn it on my own.
Don't get any thorn. Have it your way.
Of course, I am.
Hermione's just not having anything in this game.
No, that's why she's a Sheena.
I think there are like 4 tufts of grass that have ingredients, but I'm not sure. You should look outside, Harry.
She changes the voice every time.
Yeah, why not? See you later, Harry.
I hope I'm not allergic to any of these herbs.
Or honey. Or dew.
Which tufts of grass are the strange ones? The one that kill you? I bet the garden has herbs in it. Okay, let's take a look at it. Okay, so we already have 2 of them. They're mostly just kind of random, to be honest.
So just poke more grass.
Yeah, pretty much. Now, earlier... This is strange looking. I wonder what it is. A mandrake root. Looks as it's a mandrake root. How lovely. Found an antidote. Now, oddly enough, you can actually find some of the ingredients before, but not most of them. And yeah, they pretty much appear in those tufts of grasses. Or you can also get antidotes. Which, I mean, they're kind of worthless, to be honest. As if an enemy is going to poison you and you waste a turn to heal yourself from poison, you will likely get poisoned again anyway.
One of those games.
Exactly. I mean, it's kind of a bad system considering how you only have one party member. It's not that having one party member is a bad thing inherently, but a lot of times if you don't do anything extra with it, it's not great. Let's give this... Oh. Okay, what else do we need to... It's not a thing. Now we can go to some other parts of Snake Fangs, and they grow on trees apparently. Oh. Oh, the Game Boy loves all of those fluttering wings so much. Well, they gave you quite a lot of experience.
And money.
Mm-hmm. All of that money that's still waste not enough for anything to buy at that store.
Yeah.
Okay, this
Fucking
is...
the economy at Hogwarts must suck horribly.
a beacorn horn. Hmm. Okay.
That
Alright.
does not look like a root. That looks like something not... No.
Aconite. It's probably going to be in the part of the Beetle eyes. Yeah, we do actually use those for other potions. You know, they weren't just a story item, so to say. I'm not exactly sure if you could have picked them up here before, or rather, if you would be able to make it here alive the last time. Octopus powder. What
I still am confused as to what that's supposed to be.
my question is how an octopus powder makes it into a plant in a castle somewhere in North England.
Look, man, it's magic. I ain't gotta explain shit.
Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. A silver unicorn horn. It's lying on a bush. It's the typical plant. So something you find in a plant. Oh, this one's harsh. Let's see.
Burn it.
That didn't do much.
Okay. Oh wow, he hit hard. Run.
That's what that command is for, and actually works most of the cases.
Good.
Yes, which is my favorite kind of runaway commands, the ones that actually work when you need them. How much HP do I have now? Enough. Yes, this is the last thing I needed. And I can collect more because they're actually useful. Because making potions isn't just something they're like, oh yeah, you can do that, but but it never actually happens in the game. No, you can actually make them at any point you want. It's the reason why you even have the cauldrons. I thought so. Nels. The Dursley's garden was full of them. Oh, that's a neat little comment.
So, does this game take the Witcher approach to world design and they just created a new tree for every single tree?
I don't think a Game Boy game would be capable of doing something like that. And look, we found a Bezor stone, the thing that that guy was asking us at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
That's pretty odd. Here are flowers.
Find a philosopher's stone, huh?
A boomslang skin. Another thing that was a story important item.
Bees. Might have bees.
I will just see down here to make sure I'm not missing out on anything. And yes, they do actually the things that you pick up from the grass. It does actually respawn. So you can, in technicality, farm those wormwood. That's a weird name. You can, in technicality, farm those ingredients and make like some really good potions, but it's not really worth it. It's a bit too much effort for it to be worth it. It's more the case of, oh, I happen to manage to find these things, so I can now use them up in a manner that's actually worth something. Porcupine quills. Porcupines don't live in Britain.
I know.
Oh, and now this is actually the way to the Forbidden Forest, if I recall correctly. This is why there's actually a way leading there. And I remember on my first run through this game, there was a very bizarre glitch that happened when you go there for the first time. Well, for the first and only time. It's hard to explain what happens. Basically, it teleported me on the other side of the map miraculously. But then I just happened to find myself into the dungeon again, so... Oh, and I found a card.
Do we have enough herbs yet?
Hagrid, what's a good place on the grounds to find herbs? Well, in your encyclopedia, are ya? Look at that odd tufts of grass. Yeah, see, here and there. I saw some dittany around, but it makes dragons sneeze, so I dug it up. Dragons? Did I say dragons? I meant my dog, Fang. It makes Fang sneeze. Talk to you later, Harry. Smooth.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also didn't know that happened.
And Hagrid's place is of no help. What a shame.
It's locked. Locked.
I still like to imagine the doorknob itself telling you that.
It's entirely possible.
Like you go to turn it and the doorknob's just like, dude, I'm locked. Stop.
Stop it, Harry. Stop. Okay, lady. Evaluate me. You're good. Come on.
I know. Okay. Excellent work, Harry. You are the first one to return with the assignment.
The rest is dead.
See, I was thinking of what voice to give her, so I have to change it every time. Your reward is 2 potion formulae. Go to Professor Snape and tell him I sent you.
Professor Snape?
Who else would you learn potion recipes from? He should be in his office this time. Of day, off you go now.
I'm gonna just do it now because, well... Actually... No, wait, there is something there that I haven't picked up yet. I don't believe yeah. Which is in the Wizard's card. Wigan Mold Potion, always worth it.
You know, he had to put a lot of effort into making this room, thinking about it. Had to specifically find purple stones to place everywhere, put them in specific pattern. Man, this shit ain't easy.
Yeah. Unless they're like those fake plastic stones.
Right.
Like like aquarium stones. I've already searched his office, so I don't need to do that. I want... Let me... Okay. What do you want, Potter? I finished our assignment in the herbology class. Herbology first. And Professor Snout sent Professor Snout sent me here to get 2 potion recipes as a reward. She's always been too generous. Hold out on your encyclopedia, Potter. There you are.
One of the recipes is to make this.
See, I would expect so much. There are your formulas, Potter. Now leave my office. You were the laurel victory from completing the herbology class and getting the potion recipes. And there's a new card combo available in the Witcher's Club.
That's always the most important part.